the mighty king, chosen by the gods to be the ruler, saved an eagle and went to heaven with it to find the plant of birth, in order to have a child who would succeed him. Who's that king? What's his story? And what was the cause of the ongoing fight between the eagles and snakes? Watch this video till the end to find out. The Sumerian King List, which was written somewhere between 2112 to 2004 BC, contains the names of various kings, their reign, and the cities in which they ruled. It presents kingship as a divine gift that was bestowed upon mankind in primordial times and that was passed down from king to king and from city to city by the will of the gods. According to the Sumerian King List, there was a king called Etana who was known as he who stabilized the lands after the process of creation by the gods. He was the ruler of Kish, having ruled for about 1,560 years or, in some copies, 635 years. Yeah, you heard that right. Many kings mentioned in the Sumerian Kings List ruled for many hundred and thousand years. Some of them are not considered historical except when they are mentioned in contemporary early dynastic documents, and Etana is not one of them. The story contains many motifs seen in myths of every culture. It opens with the city of Kish being built by the gods, surrounding it with high walls. The gods then search carefully to find a perfect person to rule the city. The goddess Ishtar chose Etana as the king of Kish. Etana then builds a shrine to the weather god Adad. Near to the shrine, a poplar tree was growing in which an eagle and a serpent have their homes. The eagle lived in a nest in the branches and the serpent in the roots. Since they live together in the same tree, they swear an oath that they will be friends and never harm each other's children, with the sun god Shamash as their witness. They made an agreement to watch over each other's children when one of them goes out to search for food. This agreement went well until the eagle became hungry and decides to eat the serpent's children. The eagle's own children cried to him, saying not to eat the serpent's children. But the eagle doesn't listen to them and eats the serpent's children. The serpent returns and sees the massacre that the eagle has done to his home. His children were nowhere to be found and his nest was destroyed. Not knowing who did it, the serpent searched the place for clues. He then found eagle's talon prints in the earth around his former home. Realizing that the eagle broke their agreement and was the one who did these terrible acts to his home and family, the eagle cries out to Shamash for help. He wanted revenge. So, Shamash tells the serpent to hide inside the body of a dead wild ox, and when the eagle comes to eat the flesh of that dead ox, to seize him, cut off his wings and tail feathers, pluck him, and throw him into a pit. The serpent does as he is instructed, and the eagle is caught in the pit, unable to get out. The eagle, just like the serpent, calls out to Shamash for help. Shamash comes and knocks some sense into the eagle's head, telling him that he has done a horrible act. But anyway, Shamash will soon send a person to help the eagle. That person is none other than the king Etana. Meanwhile, when all these conflicts were going on, Etana was struggling to get a child. His wife is barren and he wants a son and heir to his throne. The one known remedy was the birth plant, which Etana is required to bring down personally from heaven. So he calls out to Shamash for help. Shamash directs Etana to the pit where the eagle is suffering. Etana saves the eagle and nurses him back to health. They become close friends, and the bird even interprets Etana's dreams for him. In one of these dreams, Etana ascends to heaven riding on the eagle and is given the plan of birth by Ishtar. The eagle believes that this is a message from the gods and that they should attempt this journey in real life in order to get the plan of birth. Etana helped the eagle when he needed it the most, and the same must be done to Etana by the eagle. This is his chance to pay back Etana. So the eagle tells Etana to hold on to his wings, placing his breast to the bird's breast. Etana is then carried up to the heavens, so far up that, when he looks down, he cannot see the earth and becomes afraid. He cries out to the eagle, "I looked but could not see the land. Nor were my eyes enough to find the vast sea. My friend, I won't go up to heaven. Set me down, let me go off to my city, and then let's go." Of the eagle and plunges toward the earth. The eagle swoops down after Etana and rescues him. Then they too return to the city of Kish, where Etana and his wife have dreams. The eagle interprets Etana's dream and tells him that they should make a second attempt to get the plan of birth. Etana agrees, and the pair then take off into the clouds. But this time, Etana doesn't get afraid and they complete the journey successfully. They arrive in the abode of the gods and prostrate themselves before the gods. The rest of the story has been lost. As Etana did have a son, Balik, who succeeded him as king and is mentioned in the Sumerian King List to have reigned for 1,500 years, we can come to the conclusion that Etana's dream of receiving the plan of birth from Ishtar came true. What are your thoughts about this myth? Leave them in the comments below. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, tap the thumbs up icon and share this video with your friends and family. Hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell icon. I will see you again in a new video with a new topic to explain. Thanks for watching.